like right now for a 7-time champion that's retired? I'm not talking about work. I'm just talking about when you talk about, it was in basketball, you're lifting weight. What are you, TB12? We'll get into all of that because you're in pretty damn good shape right now. But I gotta ask you, what is life like in retirement?
I'd say I'm retired from football, but I'm busier than ever in life.
All right.
And I just have a lot of great things going on. Still mostly involved in sports. And I think that's where I've spent the last 33 years of my life. I'm going back from high school sports all the way through now. And I get a chance to now cover it for Fox this year and still be involved in football in a real intimate way. So I'm back to watching film, I'm back to kind of doing things the way that I used to do them and the way that I got really efficient and effective over a long period of time. So I got a lot of things that keep me busy and still trying to be a great dad and be there for my kids. So I think between everything, it's a little busier. And all the parents out there know what it's a challenge to be a good parent. So we all appreciate it. And all the kids, hope you appreciate your parents too, because there's a lot of work they put in to make your life a little bit easier.
I gotta ask you this question. It's really on a personal level because for me, I'm a dad. I got 2 beautiful daughters, and what I've learned is I have no rights whatsoever. They just, my daughters run my life. They like, Dad, just stop arguing. You're just going to do what we want you to do when all is said and done. Is that what life is like for you?
Absolutely yes. That is exactly the same way. They call me, I know there's a request, because when they don't call, I don't hear from them. And when I don't hear from them, I know they don't want anything.
That's right.
So they just show up and they say, Dad, can I do this? I want to go to here. Can we do this? So it's, providing that. And I think as a parent, naturally, that's my dad. Man, my dad, every time I asked him, Dad, can we go to the batting cage? Dad, can we go up and throw the football around? He was always there and available. And I think one thing that I try to be as a parent is that for my kids. When they really want you to do something, go out there and do it with them.
This is the interesting part because every Hall of Famer that I've ever heard speak, they always throw an apology out there to their family because they say all the dedication, the commitment to excellence, trying to win. We made so many sacrifices that, we missed out on so much. But here's the thing with the kids. They're fine with it, but they make you feel guilty because they're working you to try to get everything they can out of you. Do you find that to be the case?
Absolutely. I think a lot of it is they're going to grow up one day, they're going to have to have their own job, they're going to have to dedicate their own time. They get a sense of that with school. And I think as my kids got a little older, maybe your daughter is the same, I think my oldest, at least when I say, hey, I got to do something, he goes, absolutely, Dad, go for it. So I think they begin to appreciate, and hopefully as they get older and they start to have the responsibilities of an adult. When you're working hard to be a dad and also to provide for the family, that does come with being away a bit, being really focused on my job. And I think that the kids, when they have their responsibilities and they got homework and now they got choices, well, I understand that you can't do everything all the time and every request that's made is impossible. So I think during football season it's going to go, now that football season's coming up, I'll have a little less time on the weekend, which I'm happy about. I'm happy really excited to cover football, really excited to give insight to you guys who tune in to watch, who've been great football fans, and really anxious for you guys to see things through my eyes, and I get to express it on TV for a lot of years going forward.